Oh, man. Woo! Oh, shit. Damn. Oh. Oh. How do you breathe in that thing? It's been a minute since I've made a video of me talking in front of a camera, talking about films in any regard. I've been spending these past bunch of months actually working on stuff. Films like Kilmer, our upcoming vampire film, and a limited series called Sin Nombre, which is a prequel to our film from last year, Poncho. And whenever I work on these films with people, crew, or whoever, people ask me what kind of movies I'm excited about. There have been a lot of great films coming out so far in this year, whether it be Backrooms, or Obsession, or Project Hail Mary, but my answer has always remained the same. It's been Spider-Man Brand New Day. And no, it's not just because I love comic books or comic book movies, but there's something about the character of Spider-Man that just truly does elevate beyond all other Marvel characters. However, this film stars probably one of the most controversial Spider-Men actors since the beginning. Tom Holland is an actor who is very much my Spider-Man. Now, don't take that the wrong way. I grew up with Tobey Maguire. And I love Sam Raimi's films, and I appreciate a lot of what Andrew Garfield did with the role, and I understand why a lot of people gravitate towards those versions of the character. In terms of the essence of what this character is, of Spider-Man being a kid who struggles with what's right, how to be responsible, I think Tom has gotten that consistently over the last 10 years now. And watching Brand New Day last night affirmed that for me. Now, I could gush over the Punisher fighting the Hulk and all these other Marvel characters that may or may not show up in the film. I could talk about the filmmaking and how the new director has really redefined what this character is in this universe expertly. But I want to talk about really one of the main themes of this film, which is the isolation. This version of Spider-Man, I think, resonates heavily. I think he's always resonated, but there's always been this underlying conversation of him being Tony Stark Jr., not Spider-Man enough and everything. A lot of outrage culture has entered the main conversation of what this Spider-Man is about. And it's about something that I deal with, that I'm sure plenty of the fans deal with, and just people in general deal with, which is struggling in the pursuit of identity. We all know Spider-Man traditionally deals with a lot of isolation, he deals with sacrifice, he is one of the strongest characters in Marvel Comics because of his conviction, because no matter what he can do, no matter what he can't do, he will always pursue what is morally right, but he's going to make mistakes along the way. And he suffers, he deals with real life problems like the rest of us. He is probably the most blue-collar superhero in the history of the medium. And though this film doesn't have him going to the Daily Bugle, taking photos, having his family struggles, it still shows this element of Peter's life, which is an unnecessary burden that he applies to himself. Now, as we all know, Spider-Man No Way Home ended with him making a very honorable sacrifice of his identity to where no one remembers who he is. They only know Spider-Man, and they love Spider-Man. But Peter Parker is an enigma. He's a no one. So he's taken it upon himself to dedicate his whole existence to the career, to the job. And I love what this film is really about, is about when you pursue those types of goals, whether it be career or relationship or what have you, you deal with burnout if you don't give yourself grace, if you don't allow yourself to be a person every once in a while. And that's exactly what he's dealing with. In this film, he's dealing with certain bodily mutations that catch up to him. He's not taking care of himself mentally. He's doing all these amazing things helping the city of New York, but he's not feeling proud of it. He's feeling like it's his burden, it's his responsibility. And there's a really cool arc in this film of Peter going through this self-help and applying that really to people who need it. And I think so much of this film, in terms of the thematic elements of it, ring very true to the current culture of people working in a capitalist society.
Where were you? Photographing squirrels? You're fired.
Chief, the planetarium party.
Oh, right. You're unfired. I need you. Come here.
Where the job market is trash.
My society photographer got hit in the head by a polo ball. You're all I got.
Where online vigor is vigorous. Where our government is failing to provide for its citizenry.
Could you pay me in advance?
Targeting its citizenry. And there's not a lot of room for idealism anymore.
You serious?
And that burden of trying to be idealistic in an age of cynicism is exactly the battle that Peter is going through. But he's not going to win that until he makes peace within himself, until he connects with people. So much of this film actually reminded me of one of my favorite shows, The Bear. You have the character of Carmy dealing with this legacy that's been left to him, and he's really good at it. He's really good at applying himself, and he has raw talent, but he ostracizes himself from people. He's not a people person anymore. He has a lot of depression. He deals with a lot of anxiety, and that's exactly what Peter's going through here. So it felt good watching this film and seeing this character achieve, and knowing he's going to deal with these elements of depression and anxiety, because those don't ever leave you. But as long as he can apply that to helping himself and other people, that struggle is worth it. That's the essence of Spider-Man that people really care for. I'm not talking about the people who are complaining that Tom Holland is not Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield. I love that this movie wasn't a clone of those other films. This was very much its own identity in terms of Spider-Man. Honoring what has come before, little nods here and there to different elements of Spider-Man films, even Spider-Verse at points. But this film is all about identity and doing your own thing, and I love that for it. Good job, Tom. Cheers to you, man.